What's up, family? Y'all are coming along for a Wise Family Adventure at 11:44.
Damn, wow.
Look at that. I'll be trying to... Oh, it just changed right when I tried to show y'all. Wow. It was just for us. It was just for us. Y'all come on in. What's up? Chat with us. Say what's up. Hey, Monique. How you been, sister? How you been? You gotta email me, Monique, and tell me what's been going on. What's the work been like since we've had our consultation? Are you seeing any transformation? Are you doing any of the things? Okay, you gotta email me and let me know what's up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna email you. We're gonna talk about some prosperity today. And it's so yummy because prosperity comes in many forms. Grand Rising, Miss Nubia. Wow, we are rolling through. Y'all still there? Because we rolling through like some greenery and it's talking about the connection is poor or something like that. But let me know if y'all still there. Monique, Miss Nubia, y'all still there? Can y'all still see what we got going on? This beautiful weather out here. Yes, all right, bet. So real quick, y'all, I want to talk about prosperity and how it comes in so many forms, man. Like, prosperity is not just about money, because we already know in all reality, money, like, doesn't even really exist, right? We're talking about having prosperous energy. We're talking about having prosperous energy, having abundant energy. And this abundant energy, it comes by way of like creativity. It comes by having a sound mind, having peace of mind, being able to have experiences that could easily, tilt you over to low vibrational emotions, but being able to stay at peace. Peace, Jersey Dread. What's up? Thank you for always supporting, man. Thank you for that. We are talking about prosperity and the many forms that prosperity comes in, right? The greatest form of prosperity is your energy. Having the energy to do all the things that your heart, desires. That's like the greatest form of prosperity, right? Mental clarity, mental peace. Those are some of the greatest forms of prosperity, because when you have clarity and when you have peace, then you can do anything. Hell, you can have any type of experience and you're going to be unwavered. You're going to just know that these experiences are leading you to greater.
Oh, yeah, definitely don't.
I'm so glad you're here, Miss Nubia, if you needed to hear this, sister. That's so amazing. I need to email you. We got work to do. Are you ready?
The whole idea of being aware of your energy, being one with your energy, just knowing.
That's prosperity.
That is prosperity.
That's prosperity, y'all.
At the end of the day, when we do these little rituals and chakra work and all of this stuff to purge, to clear ourselves out and to free ourselves, then we have to sit back and say, okay, at least I'm aware of the hurt, the pain, and now I can attack it head on.
Right.
And that's a joyous moment. That's some joyous moments. Out of darkness comes light. Yeah.
That is so true. I hope y'all can hear him clearly. But that's so true. Like it's so awesome just to have that awareness. I was emailing back and forth with a sister, Felicia, and she was basically just saying, it's been so, she bought the Feeling Good is the Work shirt, which y'all need to cop as well. But she was just saying how even just asking yourself why, or being able to ask yourself, what is this feeling that I'm having? That's something to be joyous about. That's something to be excited about, because sometimes we get so caught up in the experience that we miss the lesson because we're so wrapped up in our emotions. It's a form of prosperity to have a certain level of consciousness, a certain level of awareness, like, damn, that's what that just was?
Right.
To be able to reflect. That's prosperity, because then that lets you know that there's transformation happening. That lets you know that you're no longer staying the same. That's amazing, y'all. Like these are wins. These are things. This is how we win. This is how we transform. This is how we grow. That's where prosperity lies. Prosperity lies in your transformation, in you changing your thought processes, in you changing your feelings and your emotions, you changing your habits. When you grow in awareness of habits that need to change, you're prosperous, because you're opening yourself up to so much more. It's like an amazing thing. I had this awesome experience this morning that I was so excited that I was privy to be aware of how I was feeling. But our son, he was just asking for a banana over and over and over again after I told him no multiple times, right? And I'm trying to handle other business. We on Patreon. Y'all need to make sure that you join us on Patreon, Love Live Life. Just type in Love Live Life on Patreon or go to Pat's videos. I'm sure the link is in the description. But y'all need to join us there, because we were having a great conversation this morning. And my son is just like, he's just like poking me, right? And like this ferocious, like, great mother dark side energy came out, right? And I didn't even have to lay hands on him, y'all. I just had to just talk to him from that space. And in that space, there was no thought. It was just pure energy. It was so freaking dope. I guess that's what they mean. I guess that's what people mean when they say that shadow self, your true authentic self, that no bars held self. That came up out of me. Oh my God, y'all. He must have he must have saw God. He really did. Because when I tell y'all this energy came out and he just ran, I didn't even have to lay hands on him. He just felt that fire, that passion, that seriousness of, I'm not playing with you. And immediately after it happened, my spirit channeled to me, that's that raw chaos energy. That raw chaos energy that we be needing sometimes when you got to chop somebody's head off. That's what that is. And I was just like, damn, that was amazing. It was so pure. I had to and when I tell you his energy shifted, like he wasn't like nitpicking. He was like, oh, I can go play by myself. I'm totally fine. It was amazing. I felt prosperous in that, y'all. I feel like, wow, I just tapped into another layer of myself. That's that aspect of ourselves that sometimes we hide, we shelter, that we don't let come out, that we be like, oh shit, I just got angry. Hold on, let me pull back a little bit. But sometimes you need that to get the results that you want. And the awareness of that is prosperity. The awareness of that is abundance, because you get to know that there's so many aspects of yourself. Like, we are such vast, infinite beings. This shit was so dope, y'all. And again, it's like Love was just saying, that out of darkness comes light. There's so much joy and happiness. There's so much greatness out of these experiences.
Yeah,
You have something to add to that, babe?
Well, no, I was thinking about just regular people, regular sheep people. Their emotions are not tied to their awareness. They're not knowing that these thought forms ain't real. They're not knowing that this
Facts.
energy can be transmuted. They just take the thought and run with it and just basically just be a slave to an entity that has a hold on you.
Right.
A stranglehold on you.
Right.
When you're aware, that's prosperity. When you have the knowing,
what?
And saying, hold on, I'm feeling this way. When you're able to step back and understand that these feelings, these emotions, these thought forms, they're not real, you can change them, then that's when you're, God.
That's facts. Because when we even think about God, we think about a consciousness, an awareness that is aware of itself. You know what I mean? And so, man, prosperity comes in so many forms. Like I feel I am so abundant, I am so prosperous, but I'm telling y'all, this morning after I got on my son, got on our son, because he was just pushing little buttons for no reason. I mean, it was funny. I had to tell Dream Wise, I was like, babe, I just had the most profound experience. He was like, what? Tell me about it. I'm like, babe, I just let this raw, chaotic energy just straight come through me, in just my movements and my words, and I mean, it felt so freaking good. It makes me want to go deeper, because you know how Bobby Hemmett them used to say, your shadow self is your true self. Now we know and understand that there are many layers to ourselves, right? But that raw energy that just came out, man, I feel so good. I still feel so good about it. I was like, damn, that's a whole nother aspect of myself. But that self-awareness is prosperity, y'all, because when you understand your thought processes, when you understand why you think and act the way that you do, when you are in situations and you can consider what is actually leading you to act a certain way, that's prosperity. And now you know the adjustments that you need to make. You know if you need to keep going in a certain direction. You know if you need to reroute, if you need to change, if you need to do something differently to get a different result. You know what I mean? Like really being able to sit there and analyze and know yourself. So much abundance and prosperity comes out of that alone. Like that's just what it is, y'all. That's amazing. That's exciting.
Yep.
That's exciting. I hope y'all are feeling good when you have these realizations. Even in chaos, y'all, you can be in a chaotic situation, but just being able to take a step back and be like, I see that this is happening. I'm not going to allow this to control my emotions. For example, I had did a ritual yesterday, kind of dealing with YouTube, and it was just dope. Like it was a ritual just to myself, just to say that I'm going to create YouTube videos purely based off of what's in my heart, right? And so 2 days ago I did a live stream. What's good, Miss Rob? I did a live stream 2 days ago on YouTube that was so heartfelt. It was so genuine. Y'all go check it out. Full Moon and Gemini Energy, right? Did the little ritual or whatever, and then I'm playing on YouTube, I'm looking through some stuff on YouTube, and I accidentally delete one of my live streams, because the Full Moon and Gemini Energy, I did a part 1 and a part 2. I accidentally delete one of my live streams off of YouTube. YouTube was tricking me. It was like mind games or something. I want, like, a part of me, my ego, that demiurge aspect, wanted to be so upset that something that I did from my heart was deleted. Like, I was about to get so pissed off, but then I had to realize, oh, okay, this is like a test. And I said this on the video of Patreon. Y'all make sure y'all join us in Patreon. When things get chaotic, when things, when the order is lost, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. When the order is lost, just understand that this is just the final test before going to another level of consciousness. It's just another test. You know how when you're in college, you in high school, you got to take your final exams before you go to the next grade or before you graduate out of a certain level. When things get chaotic, it's just the final test. It's to say, okay, let's see if you really understand the transformation that has taken place prior to this moment. Let's see if you're really serious about where you're going and where you're headed. All right, you got to have that final test, and you got to pass that final test. You passed by not letting your emotions be taken over. You passed by staying in your true essence, your true being. You passed by not judging the experiences that you're having. You passed by continuously, staying headstrong on whatever it is that you want to see through.
Facts. Yeah, I had my full moon
Babe,
experience.
talk a little bit louder, babe. I don't know if people can hear you all the way. Go.
Oh well, my full moon experience. I had that. You remember that headache, that migraine? It was crazy. I did a ritual, shoot, and then after the ritual, my head started hurting. I was like, man, it was my whole right brain. And I was like, okay, let me just go to sleep. Went to sleep early, like 8 o'clock.
Facts.
Woke up 11:44. Man, I was like, hold on. This thing went from a migraine level 1 to a migraine level 5. It was crazy.
Right.
My head was banging. But in the whole process, because I did a fast that day also, in the whole process, I knew I was clearing something out. That full
Right.
moon energy. So I was kind of smiling and happy about it, even though I was in dire strength. My head was killing me, boy. I was
Right.
looking crazy around that bitch.
Right.
Had to go grab some peppermint oil and put that up my nose, man. That wasn't working. Man,
Whoa, money. Hold on.
and
Hold on.
that's what it was. How you gotta
Damn.
pay to put it up?
Wait, hold on. Hopefully this money don't tear. Hold on. Okay, that's 10. Yeah, so that's dope. So as we're having these experiences, like what Dream was just saying, he still was he still was finding joy and happiness, though he was feeling so much pain in his head, and he was still feeling that. He was feeling joy because he know that he was transmuting and transforming an aspect of himself, and he had to feel that physically. Khadijah said something during the chakra healing class that was so good. She says, "You cannot heal what you cannot feel." So when we are having these chaotic situations, you're going to feel them. For example, when we were doing the feng shui on our house and shit just started breaking down, we was feeling it, right? And we was feeling it in our pockets because we was having to pay for shit left and right. We had to get a new dishwasher. We had to have a plumber come to the house. We had to do this. We had to do that. So we were feeling it. We were feeling it. But in the same breath, we knew that we were healing it. We knew that we were transforming aspects of our house. Same thing when you go on a fast, like what Dreamwise was saying. He's feeling this thing that he's actually healing. So be at peace with that, y'all. Be in joy with that. Know that that's a form of prosperity coming through. Prosperity in your thinking, prosperity in your being, physical prosperity. There are certain sacrifices that have to be made for you to overcome and come through, and for you to experience that order, for you to experience that light that's at the end of that tunnel, right? But it's so important to keep your emotions in check. See, Dream Wise, he was like, babe, I gotta go to sleep. He had to go to sleep because he was feeling it. But at the end of the day, internally, deep inside, he still had joy because he knew, wow, something is happening. Some type of transformation is happening right now in this moment. So when you're starting to feel and experience the chaos, allow that deep internal peace to be what pushes you forward, what keeps you going, okay? Allow that to be, what you are standing firm on. And just know that out of chaos comes order, right? Out of darkness comes light. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always light. There's always that light there that you can thrive and survive on. All right. And when you come through, prosperity is yours. And prosperity comes in so many forms. Prosperous thoughts, prosperous feelings, prosperous, actual experiences of prosperity. Things just working out. All right. Know that. Trust that. Please. All right. You have any last words, babe, before we do what we
Yeah,
gotta do?
man. Out of darkness comes light. So enjoy the darkness is the fun times. Also, y'all know what it
It's
is.
so much fun because when you reflect back and you be like, damn, I had to experience all of that to get to where we are right now.
Do the work. Do the work. Fuck woke. Do work.
Do the work. Do the work. What's up, Teardrop Hall? You came in kind of late, but check out the live stream, play it back, do whatever you need to do. We just made it to our destination. So glad to have y'all, along for the ride with us. Peace, peace, peace. Catch y'all later. Join us on Patreon. I'm doing a reading this evening for Patreon. It's gonna be an energy for the week going into this next week of December. Join us on Patreon at Love Live Life. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Peace.
Peace out.